Hello everybody, it's Sunday. That normally means vlogs. Well, it doesn't normally mean vlogs, but mostly when I post vlogs are on a Sunday for some reason. I think that's because it's the end of the weekend and it's just it's easier for me to do them at this point. Now, a lot of people are finding that doing daily uploads is very stressful and is something that's very hard to do. Now, I'm not necessarily finding that as such. There are days when I don't feel like doing anything, but that just happens to be due to my condition I've got, not to do with anything else. But what I've decided to do is, now that mine and Dawn's work schedules are more known, like I know when Dawn's going to be working, I know when I'm going to be working, I've decided that on a Thursday evening, I'm going to have the evening off. Normally I'd record every single night. Thursday evening, I'm going to take the evening off. The reason for that is I stream on a Friday. So, every Friday from now on, there will be no video, but there will be a stream. I was kind of thinking for the past couple of months, it was weird putting up a video and then streaming on the same day. So there will still be content every day of the week, but on a Friday, there will be a stream rather than a video, if that makes sense. That just seems to be kind of a logical thing. Like with me working more, Dawn working more, the kids are now back to school. You know, if this was my full-time job, I would be working this through the day. But because I'm doing this in an evening, it kind of feels like I'm working and then coming home and working. And although this is kind of like my passion project, this is obviously not my job. This is my passion project. This is something that I do because I want to do it. Having an evening where I could just say to myself, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to lay on the sofa this evening and do nothing. Or, do you know what? Actually, Dawn's off this evening. I want to spend the evening with Dawn. Giving myself that one evening a week to plan things like that is just such a big boost to mental strength and mental health. And at the moment, with what everything's going on in YouTube, and I was just reading an article in The Guardian about Matt Lees, who you may or may not know, but I've followed Matt Lees since his days in the official Xbox magazine, and he's really funny, really talented guy, and he was talking about burnout. And you've got people like Jacksepticeye talking about burnout. You've got so many YouTubers and streamers who are just feeling stressed and burnt out. And if there's a way of identifying that burnout, and I'm not burnt out at all at the moment, I'm still enjoying what I'm doing, but if there's identifying that burnout will happen, and I've been doing this for over 3 years now, and it's not daily for 3 years, mind you, just coming up to 2 years maybe daily, but it's identifying that burnout is a real factor and not underestimating burnout and saying, right, I'm going to take steps now while I can to prevent burnout. So I think it's a sensible option. Stream on a Friday. I think the streams on a Friday seem to be really good. I'm really, really enjoying them. It's a thing that I've wanted to do. Like I don't think I'd do streaming full time, because the trouble with streaming is, especially on things like Twitch, is you have to stream for so long, like ridiculous amounts of time to build an audience on Twitch. And on YouTube, I could stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling. Maybe more. Some I have streamed for longer, like 2.5, 3 hours before. But I have to see how I feel. I don't think I could do that amount of time. And I wouldn't want to keep, I stream I stream and I record from the corner of my living room. And so other people have to use this room. I can't expect quiet all the time. And so if I had an office where it was my area, then fine, I could do whatever I wanted in it. Do you know what I mean? I could do it during the day if it was my job or etc. But because it's not, because it's my hobby, I think taking reasonable steps to, say, I'm not going to be stealing the living room for 6 hours a day streaming. It's just not something I want to do. And I'm going off on a tangent now, but that's something I tend to do on these vlogs. Yay, tangents. Great. But anyway, yeah, preventing burnout is pretty much something that's at the forefront of my mind at the moment. And as I said, seeing so many people struggle with it is really, it's eye-opening. Because you see all these people that are so positive day in, day out, just really having a really horrible time. Like, genuinely really horrible. So, and it's just keeping that as something that I'm going to take it seriously. It's, I have to, really. And in other news, you guys may have noticed that my speed at replying to comments has been a bit on the slower side as of recent. Now, obviously, being on holiday was one of the reasons for that, but also the fact that my phone, which was my primary resource for replying to comments and tweets and things like that, I had it disconnected a little while ago. Now, this was due to the financial situation. We had to kind of just make decisions on what we would spend our money on, and my phone was not a priority. It really wasn't a priority, so we just didn't pay it. So I've not been able to check it. Now things are getting back on track. My contract actually ran out, so that's all good. I've actually got a new phone, and because I've got a new phone, I've got a new contract, and because we can now afford to pay for it again, excellent. It's not a brand new phone. It's a Galaxy S8. It's a quite nice phone, really cool. I like it. And my password. You're not going to see that. No. Picture of Dawn on the screen. Look. Aww. So sweet. But yeah, they sent me, because I got it through the company that I get my TV and internet and stuff through. They sent me 130 quid's worth of VR headset. And it's not PC though. It's for my phone. It's a Samsung Gear thing. It's quite cool. I can't actually record any videos with it because I don't have appropriate cables and shit for it. But it's quite cool. We've put roller coasters on it and stuff for the kids, and they quite enjoy that. And Dawn quite enjoyed it. I found a horror experience on it, which I want to try out. I'd love to record stuff in VR for you guys on the channel. I really would. But getting a PC VR headset is going to be very expensive, and I would rather save my money for a capture card at the moment. So that's my next big thing I want to get for the channel, a capture card. Because the amount of games you guys asked me to play, and I'm like, I can't play that. It's on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox, and I can't play that because I can't record it to my PC. So that's something I will be looking into, so don't worry about that. I'm not saying in the immediate future, but in the future, I will be getting one. I'd love to get one. It'd be brilliant. But anyway, I've rambled on enough today. I've taken up enough of your time, but that's just the general. I like to put these vlogs out. I like to keep you guys updated on things going on the channel. I like to keep you guys updated on things going on in my life because it kind of affects you guys. You guys that watch the videos, I like to think you'd like to know. So thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day, and I'll see you all again really soon.